So I did a video on the franchise that had the most defaults, but devil's in the detail. You know, if you could have a lot of defaults, but it's a system like Subway where there's thousands of franchise locations. In today's video, we're going through the franchise systems that had the highest percentage of defaults across their franchisees. So if there were 30 defaults and it's only 100 franchisees in the system, then that's a 30% default rate. Starting off, Patrice Associates, recruiting business for retail, restaurants, and hospitality, which was hit super hard, 31% default rate across their franchisees. Next up, you have Experimax at 20% default rate. John Smith Subs, 20% default rate for that brand. You have the brothers that just do gutters, gutter cleaning, maintenance, installation. I would have thought, given it as a home service business, it would have done better. 17% default rate. SubZero ice cream, which is surprising because SubZero ice cream does deliver pretty well, 15% failure rate. 30-minute heat, 13% default rate. Burgerim, 11% default rate. Again, that's that failed fraudulent franchise system where the founders escaped US authorities and is still at large. Window Genie, they had a 10% default rate. Launch Trampoline Park, 10% default rate. They provide sports and family entertainment. I imagine a lot of states, they were just not able to operate. ProLift Doors, garage door installation, maintenance, repair services, 9% default rate. The Lost Cajun, 8% default rate. Zoup, fast casual restaurant, soups, bowls, sandwiches, salads, 8% default rate. Then you have Honest One Auto Care. They had a 7% default rate. And then Qualicare 360, personal care, companions care services, and medical services, 7% default rate. Next up, you have Stop, service team of professionals, residential, commercial restoration of buildings, contents, cleaning, deodorizing, reconstruction, 7% default rate. Another food concept, Bahama's Bucks, sells gourmet shaved ice products, island specialties, frozen dessert, confections, 7% default rate. Rounding out the list, Handyman Connection, 7% default rate. Concrete Craft, 7% default rate. They provide decorative concrete products and installation services. Dental Fix RX, 6% default rate. We've reported extensively on this brand. This brand has pretty much the worst SBA loan track record. We interviewed a franchisee that we'll include in the call notes that closed, and then the franchisor sued them for 18 years of royalty payments. And then truly rounding out the list, you have UFC Gym, 6% default rate. Very expensive to open up a UFC gym. And depending where they were operating, they weren't even able to make any money for months at a time. There you have it, 20 franchise systems that were most affected by the stats of what percent of their franchisees defaulted on their SBA loans.